Hello, good afternoon, traders. Welcome back to my channel, Forex Black Box. Quick update on today market um, regard what happening in US, protesters, and all the stuff coming up in the media. Basically, we can see that S&P 500 quite, is just consolidating. There is no any direction at the moment. I still believe S&P 500 is overbought here, and we're gonna see some strong push. Maybe it's gonna happen this week, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. So far, we did the last Friday. See that awake here, kind of rejecting the 3000 level. And we'll come near it today and is still inside the channel of 4 hours. If you go 4 hours, if you go to 4 hours, you see that we came here on Trump talk about China, Mr. Trump, and just kind of like pull back 50% and we come back up again. So what we'll be looking for, we're looking for a successful breakout of this level on the 4 hours. So if that level is not broken by today, then we're going to probably see momentum down. There hasn't been as well. Keep in mind that China and US trade war is quite hot now. Since China just heard today they hold the trade of some agricultural stuff and so on and so forth. So keep in mind that in the play, uh, if S&P 500 attempt to go up, we're probably gonna see it up there by now. The session is open for quite an hour and a half or two maybe. It's for 10 past 4 p.m. London time now. It is 11, quarter past 11, almost quarter past 11 New York time. So what we're looking for, guys, we're just looking for a successful breakout of this level. If I draw quickly a line here, see that's kind of respected here, right? We kind of like touch it and went down 50%. We touch it one more time here. That's the your ground one, two, and that's the third touch. We're coming for the fourth one. Let's see if the fourth one is actually going to be successful and continuation, or is actually going to be a failure. That's what I'm looking for to see where we go from here. I don't think we're going to go far. I think that's your level here to see whether or not we're going to be successful up or momentum down. There's no trade zone for me. The trade zone was from this level up to this level, and that's it. I'm standby waiting for other opportunities. You don't have to trade all the time 24/7. You only look for the right momentum. If the momentum is building up, then you wait for your pullback according to your strategy, then you risk your money. Other than that, do not risk your money. It's volatile market at the moment, especially coronavirus, what's happening in US, China and US war, trade war, and people go back in the economy and no one knows what's going to happen. So moving on, gold. You see that gold popped up with S&P 500, but a little bit higher. We look like we break out of this 4 hours channel. We break out. We'll be looking for 50% retracement. Then probably we'll see momentum up. Looks like it's building for a nice trade up. A B equals C D. So measure move equal measure move. That's what I'm looking for. That will be my target. I will be trading it. If you come back down and give me opportunity to get in, low time frame, it will confirm 4 hours. Looking strong. We already complete measure move. What we're looking for now, another measure move, but maybe that will be down a little bit more here. So overall, we'll be looking for the bigger picture. Come back down here, 50% of it at least. Then we'll probably look for a measure move. Inside this measure move, it's going to be one, two. It's not going to be one piece. You should see, you should recognize how much the market is putting in and putting out. If that what it does here, if that start to break out of this swing low, then you most of the trades are expecting to be a measure move. Like here we go. Same goes here, hold and go here. See that measure move equal measure move. That's how the market move 24/7. Your job is to find the right spot to get in. If you try to be long here, you're not gonna take the heat. You're gonna be burned quickly. So you better always wait for retracement. Retracement is successful. You see that the next candle just give you entry, beautiful entry right there. I mean that is another topic I'll be talking about it in my course. Normally, when someone sold here at the close of the 4 hours, they see the market go against them. Well, what they do, they sold it again. So what do they sell again until they come to break even and they exit. they keep adding more money to it to go to push the price down to their entry and the break even and the take profit of the previous entries. And that's why they break their book trading in multiple levels. If you start to go against them, wait for the market or the wait for the candle to close. Algorithm will calculate how much is actually strong up, and they will push big amount of money to push the market down quickly. So they exit the big position altogether, and they switch gears to long, and that's when you know it's been rejected. Okay. Um, quickly, yeah. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, support the channel, and to get update. Don't forget the bell button to be active so you receive all my updates daily. Hopefully, I'll be doing it daily. Bitcoin, see that Bitcoin kind of like one, two, and it's testing again. Probably we're going to see small leg here, and then we'll see another test, and maybe we're going up if dollar is getting weaker. But in my opinion, I think dollar it will get stronger because if S&P 500 going down, then dollar will be safe haven or the cash. Everyone will be cashing out. So what we're looking for here, push down, break this angle, retest, and continuing down to the 8.5 as I talked about it before. That's my opinion on Bitcoin. Let's go for hour quickly. See that we did a 1, 2 major move and another one, small one here, and start to losing momentum. So that's what we're looking for. Head and shoulder, 1, 2, 3. Look for breakout of the neck line. That's where here you go. That's the neck line. Broke below, continuation down. These will be equal this at least from the breakout. Okay, so anyways, moving on. I want to be quick video. Oil. This is oil that popped up on Friday. Close open with no gap. But S&P 500 actually opened with a gap. Just remember that S&P 500 opened with a gap because of what happened in US and China talk as well, the protestant and police behavior. So, so I think oil also they talking about reducing production and so on and so forth. However, if I'm a big investor, I'll be waiting for a discount to come back down at least to these lows, closer to the lows. Then I will be starting loading maybe some of my positions. Then ultimately I'll be loading more here so I can come break even. If I think that's not going to work out, then I will be exiting. But if it's not, I will keep riding the trend. Otherwise, I think we're going to see momentum down. Let's see, and let's see if they're going to stick to their word and go reducing the production. If you look down to the 1 hour or 5 minutes since the market is open, you see that majority is pushing down now at the moment. So today could be downtrend, starting of downtrend. That's excuse me, that's a 5 minute 5 minute chart. So we're looking for breakout of this level. So far we come around here and we're kind of fading away. Probably going to see another wave up and we'll see maybe retest of this breakout level. The gap is still open wide. So what we're looking for to close this gap, at least to try to go high a little bit than this high, then we will think that market is actually building up a channel until we break out over here. There will be a bull trend. So far I can see the bears are in control. Every time come near the closing the gap, they basically shorten it again, and we didn't even stay on the 50%. We went all the way to 100%. My expectation is going to be sideways here, and somehow in somewhere in the middle, it will change gears and we will go for the right direction. So it could be up, down, 50% go up, or actually go up, down, and do this. It's going to be sideways. There's no really indication of a trend at the moment. So that's a low time frame. You firstly be looking for the bigger time frame to confirm where you are on the bigger picture. Dollar index is coming down to our support level. Here you go. That's what we'll talk about it for a few weeks now, and indeed did reach it. As you see here, it become a failure. When it come down, come back up 50%, become a failure to break higher, then strong momentum down, retest that candle of the momentum. That was your entry. That will be your entry here below the 55% of the previous candle going down. That's your entry. So here you go. See that we get in the right place here. You could exit, but the momentum is really strong down. So maybe we'll see a little bit more exhausted bears push it down, then at least retest to this level. Then we'll see what happened. Overall, we'll see one, two, three, maybe. But there's very strong indication here. That's three triple tops, and that is strong momentum down. So we broke multiple weeks all the way down here, and we still strong red. So let's see how the day gonna close today. If we close like previous day, then maybe indication of pullback to the 20 moving average, it will be in play. So stay tuned for that. That's the daily view. Of course, euro is taking the other side of the trade, and you see that euro already is rejection that level, and probably gonna see small, maybe like euro did before, euro did here before, come back to resistance level, come back one candle, pull back, and the breakout of this consolidation, that will give you the trade, give away the trade. Here we go. So I'll be looking for something similar to it, not too far. It will be a measure move equal a measure move right there. Okay. Well, we are pound. Yes, I did have I exit some of my trade long pound today. It reaches its target about 500, 600, maybe above 600. I don't remember. It's just to come to my notification alarm, and I just exit my long position because I enter one position around here and around here, and one below there. I exit earlier, then I re-enter again here, and I re-enter again here, and that's why I exit my position. Measure move equal measure move equal measure move. That's the daily. If you go down to 4 hours, you'll see what I mean. By measure move, we have the first push, come back, retest. We have A, B, C, then come back again, big push, momentum, come back quickly, A, B, C, even didn't do the C properly. And we have a double bottom here. Nice consolidation, break out of it, come back, retest at least this level, and we start accelerating up. That's where my exit was, looking for that behind the big one, the big back, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. I was looking for to exit, and I exit as soon as I start to come to this zone. I don't mind if you come back down again. I will be buying more as soon as it start to show me that's actually wanted to build a head. So that's a shoulder, that could be a head, and another shoulder, right shoulder later on down down the month. Today is the 1st of June, and a lot of opportunity available. A lot of trade is going to take in place. A lot of trade is going to be closed. So that was because the end of the month it was be weekend. So that's why today it will be very important to decide where we're going to go from here. We're also uh, halfway through the year 2020, and it went very fast. As you can see, that since the year started here, we start to accelerate down and start uh, sell really strong here because a lot of factors and pound and they keep printing money. We talked about that before, but now we're like 50% retest. We'll come back to fulfill the 50% of the breakout from the high to the low, 50% from the breakout. Remember, not from the bottom. Some traders just take top to bottom and they calculate that way, but I'm only calculating from the breakout. That will be my measure move. How far it went from starting point to the ending point, and that's where I'll calculate 50%. So if you come back out here again and retest and do a small pullback and continue up, that would be great. I will be in the trade, but I only trade what I see. I don't trade what I think as well. That's very important to understand. So here we go. We have a higher low. We'll break the anchor and we'll go for the second one. Progress is small, higher low again, and we'll continue back up. That's my trade. And I think 25, the first level to hit first, which it was today, but I didn't wait for it. I always exit before my end point, and I'm be looking for 26, 27. Let's see. That's the gap I'm looking for it to be closed. It tried to close before it didn't close it. Maybe this time it will come around and close it, and we'll see what happens from there. Whether or not it's going to be another wave down or not. Pound yen, same story. I exit my positions. Every time that I see breakout, I add to my trade. I make my trade management percentage wise correct, and each pairs is have um, its own percentage. I don't break my rules. If you break your rules, you'll be if the trade go against you a lot, you're gonna lose a lot. So you have to make sure that you trade wisely and make sure that you back testing your money management strategy. So you see that here, that's where I brought with a starting low time frame going up, and I exit somewhere around here. Then I re-enter again on the breakout. And don't be greedy. Don't think that I'm missing a lot of pips. I need to enter that low. That's without confirmation. It's like you jumping in the water and you don't know how deep it is. You know, and you don't know how to swim. So if you don't know how to swim, that's mean you don't know whether or not that's going to be support or not. There's a lot of factors, especially pound yen. You need to look S&P 500 what it's doing. Is risk on, risk off? How yen is doing? What the yen economy is? What the news? What the news of pound? Is pound strong? Is a lot of factors you need to add in mind as well. It's not only by price action. Price action is just the head showing you right in front of your eyes how much is pound strong, how weak is the pound, how is weak is yen, for example. Okay, so as I say, so we break out of here, we're looking for a major move. Here we go, fulfill. I exit already, and I wait for another pullback and give me another major move. So I'm looking for three heads. The third head probably is going to be a little bit higher or around this level. Before it come around this level, I'll be starting taking out my profit. I don't like to leave even close to, maybe I exit by maybe 20 pips or 15 pips. It depends how strong it is moving. I normally go to the 5 minute and I see who's in control. See that bulls trying to push, bears trying to push. They get a lot of fight. The breakout and the bears giving up here at this 5 minute. See that giving up here, very easy. As soon as they come back down, they just flatten their positions. Every time come around here, that basically if I am a bears and I'm shorting at the close, I short here, I short here. You know what? I'm exiting. I don't see that market is gonna last. There's no going my direction. I'm not happy with it. I will exit. As soon as you exit, you see the following candle showing the giving up. Even the following one will be given up from the previous guys here. Like here, for example, if you short from here, you take some and you short again, and you start to uh, add up to your positions. And after that, you think, okay, I think that's it. I'm exiting here, and you see that candle is actually showing the momentum we've given up. Bulls recognize this is a trade, and I start to trade on the breakout. You see the breakout is just accelerate up. Now is in hold at the moment, and that's why I exit my position around here. About 15 minutes ago, I exit my position, by the way, before I go on stream. So I'm looking for a pullback, showing that it's gonna hold. Then I will be taking one more leg up. But remember, if S&P 500 is going to lose momentum, then yen is going to be strong, and that's why I was like, okay, I don't want to really get involved now. But price action looks great. Price action really look great here. You see that we went down and we're coming back up. We broke the 50%, and we're above the 50% of this momentum down, coming back up V shape. We're going to see some uh, kind of triangle in here to break out of it, and we'll be looking for a measure move, equal measure move. Okay, I'll move on, accelerate a little bit. 17 minutes too much. Bound CAD. Let's see. Sorry, bound Aussie. As you see, bound Aussie is just keep extending its low momentum down. We'll have one push, second push, and that's the third push. I'm waiting for it to show me some momentum back up. That will help if S&P 500 is actually going down. Then we'll see this coming back to the 20 moving average. Then maybe pull back and it will start to show me opportunity. Until now, I'm not in the trade. I was long and I exit. I was not really happy about the price action in the low time frame, and that's when your experience telling you that is not right, something is dodgy about it, fishy, exit. There's always another opportunity to gain. There's tons of opportunity every millisecond. There's people enter and exit hundreds of trade in 1 second. Of course, the algos, but you see, when more algos longer than more the short algos, that's why when the prices start to react, the head of the snake, it's the S&P 500 or the stock, and in order to buy a stock, you need to exchange your money from dollar to whatever it is, or from yen to dollar, and so on and so forth. So S&P 500 move, currency market will move. S&P 500 doesn't move, currency market will stay stable, like no move. Okay, guys. So I'm waiting for retest of 3 moving average, similar to this level here, right there. So if that's the case, that would be great. Well, if it's not, I will be waiting for more confirmation. I'm not happy about this momentum down. So far, we have three pushes down. If that's become exhausted push down, then probably going to see even momentum higher to this level. Um, right there, let me highlight it. So if we see that exhaust and move and we come back up today, we have a wick, then probably going to 1, 2, 3 small momentum, then maybe pull back and continue back up. That will be doing with pound as well. The momentum of pound will become strong if every bigger currency against the pound start getting weaker, then pound will take the other side. If euro getting weaker, pound will become stronger, maybe by 40%. If Aussie become weaker, then pound is going to increase to 60% strength, and then after that we recognize pound is the strongest at the moment, at the given moment, and your job is to do how far it can go, and you monitor your trade, and if it doesn't go as you expected, you exit your trade, even if you're under the water by a bit, but you don't want to burn more money because you recognize is not working. Okay, very important. Practice will help you more to do that. So pound New Zealand, you see that coming back down here, will break out of this level, small channel here, one push, second push, maybe another one. Then we'll see some momentum back up to close the gap. There's a gap here need to be fulfilled first before we move further down. Just similar to this one, similar to this one. 20 moving average is your border to see how far you will touch it, whether or not consolidate on it, come back down, retest, rejection, then continue back up, or you come back here right away, you will see it in no time. Then actually has been rejected, and the seller just waiting for it to come back here, retest it, and go down. Okay, so like this one here, break above it to the 20 moving average, break this breakout. Everyone saw that's a failure, but what happened is the 20 moving average to give you one day, 2 days, 3 days opportunity to change your mind. And here we go. We broke below the 30 days, and we coming back down strong. Maybe major move in the play from the breakout. 1, 2, 3, then we'll come back up to the 20 moving average. So your eye should be cleared, ready, looking for the 20 moving average. Okay. What else? Pound CAD. Let's see what happened with CAD. If pound getting strong a little bit, the problem is CAD just touched the 20 moving average on Friday, and we just dropped right away to the bottom of it. However, we're still there. We're still there. So maybe another push down, and if it changes our mind, we'll come back up. That's all to do with bounce strings. If bounce becomes stronger, then this pair is going to go up. CAD is strong for the reason being of oil, because of oil. So CAD got some support behind this momentum down. Other than that, I'm not touching it now. I'm waiting for it to be above the 20 moving average, or at least give me another rejection. I like to see two rejection around the 20 moving average. Then probably I will be taking one more push up down, maybe around this level. Okay, guys, I think this is it. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, ask me questions. I will answer you. I will write back to you, replying. And if you have any question, ask as well. Support the channel, subscribe and like, please, and share it with everyone if someone need to know about this. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.